Hi, I'm back. So the stew is done and we are going to put the pastel together. So I forgot to tell my girlfriend I was on. Okay. So what are we doing? So that you can see what this is, because this is clear. You see this? I'm gonna make a tray. Okay. My oven is on at 400 degrees right now. And here is the banana leaf that I'm gonna use. So when we do traditional pastel and we use the parchment paper, we always put the parchment paper, a little piece of banana leaf, the dough, and then we put the meat on top. And then we cover it, we wrap it, we tie it. And it looks like an envelope. That's the way traditionally we do it. Here we're gonna do semi. This is totally different. This is like a lasagna. So I have achiote, because we use achiote oil to give our pastel that flavor. So we're gonna put some of that in our green leaf here. So as you see me, I am putting it all over my leaf here. Okay, and now we're gonna put our dough. So I need to come around and get my dough so I can put it in. So I'm basically trying to cut it in half. So this is what you're gonna do. And I already put like a cup of liquid into my dough, okay? And this is what the dough looks like. All right, so you're going to smooth it out on your plate. Smooth it out. It needs more. And you're gonna fill all the crevices, okay? Fill all the crevices. I need some dough over here. And you're basically gonna even this out. So you need some more on this side. And you're gonna put some here. Okay. So here we are. We make sure the dough covers the entire bottom piece. You see? Here's the dough. And I thought I wasn't gonna have enough dough, and I definitely have enough dough. I was worried about that. This was perfect. The amount of dough, the amount of yams that I used to, see? Okay. And now what we're going to do is, we're gonna add a layer of meat to this. So for that, I'm gonna take this spoon out of here. You have to use a spoon with, has holes in it so that you don't get the liquid. Okay, you want basically the meat. Okay, and there goes the meat. See how I'm doing that? And why do we put the banana leaf? Because it's gonna give it that authentic Creole flavor. And the meat came out soft and delicious, and you see the little red pieces of the roasted peppers in there. So basically we're making a pastele lasagna. That's what we're doing. We're doing a pastele lasagna. Okay. Here we are. Now we're gonna put the rest of the dough on top of the meat because it's supposed to be stuffed, right? So let's get the dough. Send Carlos a text. Tell him. Yes, that's true. And I still have dough left. I was very worried that I wasn't gonna have it. See, look how it's coming out.
You got a lot of meat left over too.
Yeah, so we have meat left over. You can have that with rice if you want some. And I can give some to Nilda. I can give some to Mom. See, I still have, look, I have enough dough. I did just enough. I did just enough, which is perfect.
And you still got cover.
Yeah.
Edges.
Yeah, there we go. A little piece. There we got edges to cover. See how it's coming out? It's completely covered.
We don't want no juice disposed.
Well, we're gonna put more juice on top.
Why?
Because.
You'll water it down, Tommy.
Well, you need to put it on because it's gonna dry when you put it in the oven.
We'll put this there and put the juice on top of that.
No.
You sure?
Yes. I know what I'm doing.
And you don't know what you're doing, it's just trying it.
On video. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
So we're gonna put a little bit on. There, I used all the dough. Yeah, but I got no more dough.
Yes, you do. You got a lot.
My sous chef is trying to help me scrape some of the dough. Where am I putting in? The little corner? Ah. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't mess with it no more. It's fine. Thank you. In that little corner. All right. All the dough went. Nothing was left over. So the amount of dough I used was perfect. Right on the money. How about that? So now we're going to put a little bit of juice over it. Just a little bit. Because it needs a little. Because it might, you know, you don't want to be afraid for it to dry out. And this is what you got to do. And basically what you're going to do is just kind of spread it out. You know, don't leave any puddles. Just kind of spread out the juice a little bit. So basically we're just spreading it out. See? We're spreading out the juice on top. We already put juice on it, but we're just gonna add just a little bit more love to this dish by putting a little bit more juice into the dough. Now, the last thing we're going to do, because that's it, we're not gonna add any more juice, is we need to cover it, and that comes with our banana loaf, our bananas, a banana leaf that we're going to cover it up completely. Okay, this one could, well, it's already stuck. It like sticks like glue. And now we're gonna put, yeah, that's good. It sticks like glue. Now we're going to, now, the other thing we're gonna do, see here's a second tray. We have to add water to this tray, and we have to sit this tray inside here, okay? So that it doesn't burn, and also for it to cook evenly, because we're dealing with a dough. We're dealing with a dough, and you want the dough to be completely cooked. So you have to put it in a water bath. So we're gonna cover it also with aluminum foil on top as well. And we're going to cook it. Now this is a different way of making pasteles, right? Let's see how it goes out. I don't know. I guess, you know, I have to come back in 2 hours to do the unveiling, right? To see how it came out. So this is the first time I'm doing it. Very first time I'm doing this. So where did I get this idea? I have to give the credit to the chef that calls himself Sabor with Love. I don't know if you've seen him on YouTube. He's very innovative. Anyway, he did this the other day, and I went, what? Okay, so I thought I didn't totally dream this up. When I saw him do this, I said, oh my God, what a neat idea. This is great for a party. This is great. You know, you're gonna have people come over. Who wants to cut individual pasteles? Then you gotta take it out and make some mess. What a mess. Who needs the mess? This is easy. This is like a lasagna. When it's done, you cut it. Everybody gets a piece. Goodbye. All right. It's good to put it in something that is solid, like, you know, like glass, because you're dealing with dough, right? And something that is aluminum is gonna be wobbly. You don't want that. So I suggest, you know, that you use this type of pan to make this type of dish, you know. So I'm just gonna cover it up, and we will see together how this comes out. And today's my cleanse day. I'm not supposed to taste. So, you know, my sous chef is going to taste everything for me. And he's gonna tell me, but tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow I can have my tea. But I may sneak just a bite, you know, what the hell. Anyway. So, and I have plenty of stew left over. Look at this, I have so much stew, which is great because this stew, actually, in Puerto Rico, we have something called arroz manposteado. What does that mean? That means that when you have something left over like this, like a stew, okay, that does not go to waste. You cook your white rice, you cook that, and you add your rice to this, and you make a mix of this. Tell you, that is just so delicious. And you know, I can do just that. So we could do that. It's not much you have to do. Maybe you have to fry a little bit of pork fat before you go ahead and do everything else and mix your rice together. And I tell you, that will come out simply delicious. Really, really well done. So I can't wait till this is done. So look at the time. Hour and 45 minutes. I will be back for the unveiling. You do not want to miss that. So what time is it now, babe? What time?
What time is it now?
Yeah, tell me the time.
3:14.
What?
3:14.
3:14.
But the oven's ready?
Yeah, 3:14. So 4:14 is an hour. So I would say about 4:45. Come back for the unveiling. Okay? Okay, people.
45.
I'm so excited. I hope you're excited. I'm excited. I can't wait to see if this works out. Oh my God. All right.
Open the oven door first.
Yeah.